Hey guys, today we're going to look at another Supercharger game off my Stella Gets a New Brain CD, and that game is Escape from the Mindmaster, which looks like that guy has a serious headache. That must really hurt. Or that's a really cool tattoo. Maybe that's what it is, but he doesn't look happy about it. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and take my Stella Gets a New Brain CD, pop it in my portable CD player that Willie from Arcade USA gave me. Thank you, Willie, along with the Supercharger. And see how it holds up today. Let's go to the game. Ooh. Escape from the Mindmaster was published by Starpath and carries a copyright year of 1982. It was made by Dennis Caswell, who also made the original version of Impossible Mission for the Commodore 64. The story from the manual makes the game almost sound like a modern-day horror movie. You've been abducted in your sleep and have woken up in a strange prison surrounded by giant walls and endless corridors. As you explore your surroundings, you discover several tests of intelligence, memory, coordination, and reflexes. High above, the alien Mindmaster is watching you, and according to the manual, not only are you trying to escape, but you are also fighting for the honor of the entire human race. No pressure. Escape from the Mindmaster is a maze game for one player only, and only has one mode of difficulty. It consists of 6 mazes. In the maze, you use a joystick to control the movement of your player. There are also doors you can go through in the maze by pressing forward while facing them. There's also one-way doors starting in the 4th maze and beyond that can only be entered one way and seem to disappear when you turn around to go back out of them. Typically in the maze, there are shapes attached to some walls as well as holes the same size of those shapes on other walls. Your goal is to pick up the shapes by pressing the button when facing them and place them in the correct hole by also pressing the button when facing the correct one. However, you can only hold one shape at a time. Occasionally, you might find a mini game you can play to earn extra points by facing a certain wall. These games start automatically and include games in which you avoid objects, memorize patterns, and move your joystick in the direction indicated on the screen as quickly as possible. Once you complete all the puzzles on a floor, you can move on to the next level by finding the exit door, which will only be unlocked once you complete everything you need to do. You can also gain extra points based on how quickly you make it through the floor. There are 2 ways to lose a life in the game. Starting in mazes 2 and beyond, there are sliding force fields represented by moving squares. Touch even the smallest part of a square and you will lose a life. Each floor also has an alien stalker who's also trying to escape. You will hear beeps in the game telling you how close he is to you, with the higher pitches indicating he's closer to you than the lower pitches. He can only stay in the hallways and is unable to enter the rooms, so sometimes the sound might indicate he's really close to you, but really he's on the other side of a wall. If he touches you in the maze, you lose a life. Lose all your lives and your game is over. Whenever your game does end, you will receive a final score as well as the Mindmaster's impression of the human race based on your sole performance. The difficulty switches also influence the game. When the left difficulty switch is in the B position, you get 9 lives, and when it's in the A position, you get 5. The right difficulty switch controls the speed of the alien stalker, with the A position making him faster than the B position. This only applies to how the difficulty switches are set at the beginning of the game, as changing them during the game itself won't do anything. Graphically speaking, I think the game looks really good for a 3D maze game on the 2600 and really makes good use of the Supercharger add-on. I especially enjoyed the animation of walking up the staircases to go to the next level. I also thought the sound and music were fairly well done. And overall, I would consider this a family-friendly game, although it might be a little tough for younger players. At the time of my research on eBay, the game, well, it's pretty scarce. There was only one new copy that was sold recently for approximately $36, and that price includes the shipping. So what did I think of Escape from the Mindmaster? I was really impressed. It reminds me of another game I liked on the 2600, Tunnel Runner, which I reviewed in episode 246, except with more polish and depth. Because it's not a true 3D game, sometimes it can get easy to get disoriented for a moment when moving or turning quickly, but overall I thought it controlled very well. I thought the difficulty was just right and really enjoyed the fact that it also included a bunch of mini games that were also well made. So this is one of those games I could easily see myself going back to. So where am I going to rank Escape from the Mindmaster? Well, I've only reviewed one other Supercharger game, the horrible Sword of Sorrows. So for my first Supercharger game ranking, I'm going to make Escape from the Mindmaster number 1 and the Sword of Sorry Sorrows number 2, and it's not even close. If you have a Starpath Supercharger, you should definitely try out this game. If you enjoy retro-related videos, would you please click the like and subscribe buttons? You can also follow me both on the Facebook or the Twitter. I'm also a member of the Retro Junkies Network. You can find more retro podcasts and videos at theretrojunkies.com. And you can also support the show on Patreon. Just go to patreon.com/NoSwearGamer for more information. Thank you for giving me a little part of your day, and look forward to seeing you next time on the next episode of the No Swear Gamer. Take care, sleep tight, and whatever you do, don't get abducted by any Mind Masters tonight. Just play the game instead.